Hello, everyone that is watching us right now. Of course, as usual, your host is always Marvin Tumusime. I'm glad that you're joining me, as usual, to watch our episodes as we go ahead. But the question we have today in front of us is we're still talking about relationships. Do you know the red flags of a relationship? Do you know what you need to make your relationship stand out? And why are campuses, why are students engaging themselves in the relationship? Is it because of in relationships? Is it because of age? It's a lot, but welcome and thank you for joining us. Today I'm not doing it alone. I have someone with me here. He's going to introduce himself to you so that we can start off. I request you introduce yourself and then we start.
Well, thank you, Mr. Marvin. I'm called Musime Godwin, counselor in making, CEO Musime Foundation Uganda, and today I'm here to have a discussion with Mr. Marvin and have a discussion with our dear viewers about romantic relationships among campus students.
Yes. Okay, that's him, Musime God literally. We're literally like call names to Musime, but then that isn't a big deal. We're going to start off as usual. So, our first question that we have is why are students, why are they engaging in relationships, the romantic relationships at campus or anywhere where they are institutions of learning? Why?
Yeah, that is a very interesting question
Yeah.
because if you go and see the trends, romantic relationships are very common within university students. Everywhere you're going to find the classmates relationship. This one is dating so and so. This one is dating so. Because of many reasons, many factors that accelerate that, we have a variety. One of them, we have what we call curiosity. So
People want to find out.
people want to find out what is really happening in those relationships.
Yeah.
Now, like us who come from the villages, you come from the village school. You come from a village whereby your parents
Are so strict.
are so strict and protective on you. You go in a single school, or you go in a school whereby they don't entertain
Such kind
of things, or relationships, or romantic relationships, whatever you may call it. Now you come at the university, you have that freedom. I'm alone. There's no one who is watching over me. I am from Barara, now I'm in Kampala. I don't have relatives here, so I'm here. I'm alone. Let me go and test and discover the secret.
Let me go and marry.
Let me go and marry. Let me go and test.
I want a girlfriend.
I want a girlfriend.
Yes.
So most of us end up being in those such relationships because of curiosity. We want to discover what transpires in there. So even on that, you're going to hear most of your friends. Me, I have a boyfriend. Me, I have a girlfriend. Me, I have a partner. So you will also be forced.
Peer pressure?
Peer pressure.
Yeah.
So peer pressure can also stand as a point on itself, but still it goes hand in hand with curiosity. They can also go together. So that is one of the reasons as to why most of us, as why most university students out there are in relationships. Two, as we've said, peer pressure on both genders. For example, us men or boys, you cannot fit in a group whereby you're having most of your friends who have girlfriends. They'll be telling you
must get one.
You must get one. You cannot really fit like in the group of men, in a group of boys. So for you to conform and comply with the group,
you must get.
So you end up seeing so and so. You end up seeing me in a relationship, chasing a girl. You have to be in a relationship. You see?
Yeah.
Peer pressure. Also on the side of girls. So peer pressure it influences girls more than us boys. Why?
Sure.
Yes. Because if you see, most girls are in relationships because of their friends. They be on social media. They see her friend has posted his boyfriend. Maybe they are roommates. The boyfriend has brought a gift, has brought an iPhone, has brought a Valentine gift. So the girls, for them, they can, I wish I can be like her.
Then they are forced in that process.
They are forced. Then they start competing. They go in a competition because so and so has a boyfriend. I also have to get one.
Yeah.
So they end up being in romantic relationships, of which, okay, some of those relationships, we might just jump into them. Others can be planned. But most of us, especially here at the university, it's like a trend, it's like a wind. When you learn, you cannot tell your fellow friends that me, I'm single. They tell you, are you normal?
So it's a must.
So it's a must, according to me, to have a girlfriend, to have a boyfriend, or to be in a romantic relationship.
So do you have one?
Me?
Yeah,
I'm looking at one.
Do you have or you don't have?
Me, I don't currently, I don't have, but I'm looking.
So are you normal? Because that's
I'm-
the question they ask.
Now I'm not normal because I'm still single.
Okay.
So I'm single and searching. I'm not single and contented.
Yeah.
Those are some
Of the reasons to why.
some of the reasons. Though we have very many, we can also talk about maybe social media influence. So these days, technology has made it easy for us to be in a relationship. Even long distance relationships. I can be here dating someone in Guru University.
Yeah.
I can be here dating my fellow students from Makerere University. So long distance relationship has connected us, has improved connection and communication through
Technology.
The WhatsApps.
Technology, yeah.
The WhatsApp, Simani, the use of emails to the corporate ones,
Yeah.
Instagrams, TikTok,
Snapchat.
So even that one, they make us jump into relationships. Even the content we watch on those platforms, TikTok. Me, I usually be on TikTok. You see a girl has surprised his boyfriend, and I be like, wow.
I also want a surprise.
Even now, like today, I was watching Bobby and his wife Chaguran. The lifestyle, the kind of a relationship and the attachment they have, it has even inspired me, and I was like, why not a girlfriend? So, social media among us, I mean the university students, it has played a crucial role in engaging in relationships because almost 90% of students have social media, have smartphones, are on social media platforms. Very many, YouTube, yes, we have WhatsApp, we are on X. There are very many. So almost all of us, we use social media. And we end up being in such a relationship because of social media influence.
Yeah.
Maybe another factor or whatever or reason as why most students be in a relationship. What they say? Maybe especially here at the university.
Yeah.
For survival. By the way, I had forgotten that point.
People don't have food?
Yes. Some, especially to the other gender, I mean girls. Me, I have a lot of friends of mine. They be in a relationship, romantic relationship, not because they want, not because they love their partners, but because they are looking for a way of surviving. In the evening, she will call you, dear, are you at your hostel? And you'll be like, yes. Amy, come. She comes. She know when she comes, you're going to
buy
supper.
Yeah.
In the morning, you're going to
so
buy
she even
breakfast.
Sleeps over.
Of course, these days, relationships have come. They are like butter trade. Bank away, exchange for goods in return of goods.
One of the main factors of why students at campus engage in relationships is survival.
Maybe due to financial constraints they are facing. Even as men.
But as a man, why? What are you trying to survive?
Of course, the harsh environment at the university, the conditions, you can be there in your hostel. You have charcoal, you don't have food. You have food, you don't. The gas is done. Your friends, yes, you may be having friends, but you cannot go there every day. You've called home, they tell you, they have told you, you wait like for 2 weeks, and you're having a girlfriend. Oh yeah, you have a girlfriend. They can say, let me go and just be there for these 3 days as I'm looking what to do next.
Have you ever dated a survivor?
Me? Why should I date a survivor? By the way, for me, I make sure when I'm going to date someone, I make sure that at least that girl is somehow financially stable, even financially more stable than me. Yes.
Why? Otherwise, the person will make you bankrupt.
These days, we don't want parasites. You're having your 50K, you're planning it to spend it within a month. You get a girlfriend who will call you, I need money for the hair, the rent, Simani, my grandfather has stolen a pang.
But it's your priority
Yes,
as a man
it is my priority as a man
to take care of your girlfriend.
take care of my girlfriend. Of course, you can do those small tasks that you can afford. But now I shouldn't start doing tasks of a husband
when we're still dating.
when we are still dating, when I'm not even sure. You're not going to call me asking me for rent. The landlord has just okay, yes, I can give you refuge. When the landlord texts you, you can come and I say, okay, you come and be here as you're looking for a way forward. But you cannot force me to pay rent for you when you are still at campus.
Okay. So
Yeah.
that leads us to the next question. It looks like as if you are experienced. Maybe you've been heartbroken many times. Maybe Survivor has disturbed you a lot. But what makes a relationship stand out? If God will now for you don't want to spend, will that relationship stand? So first give me the tips that makes a relationship stand out.
Of course, there are many things that make a relationship stand out, of which some we are going to talk about them, some we might not talk about them.
Yeah.
But let me even first put this disclaimer. I want to tell everyone out there that money is necessary in any relationship.
It's important.
It is important. Why? You know these days everything needs money. Okay, you want your girlfriend to look cute, you want your girlfriend to be okay, to be
smart,
appetizing, to be smart, but all those come with at an expense. And people shouldn't lie you that they are stingy. Okay, we are all stingy. I can say I'm stingy.
You're the president.
What I'm meaning, in a relationship, you cannot be stingy on someone you love. That's never. I can be in a group of my boys and it's me. I never given a girl money, but outside there, ground So, those things that make a relationship stand out. One, money. Sente. A relationship with money is a classic one. I'm not saying that people without money shouldn't date. Everyone has money in his or her own capacity.
Yeah.
If I have my small upkeep, my small money I have, I shouldn't date someone who is somehow expensive for my pocket.
Know your level.
Know your limits and level. Know your level of your pocket. You see?
Yeah.
Money, especially these days. Dating, we are going to go out for a date. You have to inject some money. Your girlfriend has, let's say, BD. Even if you don't buy an expensive gift, but you have to buy for her a small gift. That is money. Money can make a relationship stand out. I know many girls here, especially here at the university, most of the females, like 50% or 60%, they're in a relationship because of money. As I've told you, survival mode. 2.
Yeah.
One of the key factors in a relationship, communication.
Yeah, communication is vital.
For any relationship, let it be romantic, let it be a business relationship, let it be any communication, which is transparent, timely, honest, and open. Communication. Maybe today I'm not having. Okay, I will not come because of this and this.
Communicate in time. I shouldn't call you to ask you why
didn't you come? What has happened? But if you are in a true relationship, communication is key. You should. Okay, communication. I might not call you asking you maybe what's wrong, what is the problem, but I can call you, or I can communicate to you just to know how is your day, how have you been, how are you feeling, good morning, dear. Such. Communication can be via phone calls. It depends. If your partner treasures more phone calls, you have to make it a point.
You call them.
You call them. You call, you ask how is your, even if you don't have any strong reason, but you have to communicate with you. So that communication, the frequent communication, which is open, which is transparent and timely, it bonds you more.
Yeah.
It brings what we call emotional connection between
The
the two of you.
Okay.
And that is a key component of any relationship. Communication is a key factor.
Yeah.
Then another point is understanding each other, having that chemistry.
Yeah, between the two of you.
Between both of you. My boyfriend doesn't like this. My boyfriend doesn't like this. My girlfriend doesn't like this. She likes this. So you get to understand each other. If you understand each other, it becomes more easy for you to adjust, because we might be coming from different backgrounds. I meet someone from Gulu. Me, I'm from Kayunga district. I'm in Muganda. So if you understand each other, understand and we respect, or you respect each other in a relationship, it will make your relationship
be the best.
Be the best.
Understand that.
Your person.
My man affords this.
Affords this.
He cannot go beyond.
My woman likes this. My man likes watching football. So if he has gone to the watching place, I shouldn't disturb him.
You have to respect that.
You have to respect that. My man likes this food. Even you men, you should understand your girlfriends. My girlfriend is lazy at doing this, but is good at doing this. So it means you have to complement each other. Understanding. Then another thing, another factor that makes a relationship stand is what we call emotional connection between both of you.
Yeah.
The moment you become emotionally detached from each other, that's when a relationship will start crumbling. Emotional connection, it can be built through constant communication, which is open. It's seeing each other.
Physical meetups.
Physical meetups. You go for a date. Maybe you go to watch a movie together. Maybe you
having sex also, by the way.
Having sex also, having physical touches, romance, cuddling, and whatever. So most females, almost girls, most of the times they feel secure when they are emotionally connected to someone.
Yeah.
Which might not be the case to us men, but girls feel secure
when they're
emotionally connected. A girl can do for you anything you want as long as she is emotionally attached to you.
Yeah.
So my fellow boys outside there, my advice I give you, make sure that your girl or your girlfriend is emotionally connected to you.
Okay.
You will come back here in your comment section. You'll be telling me.
Now, I want us to rush to the red flags. If I see this, I should understand that my relationship is.
Hey.
I should understand, Kasai just said it, but I should understand that now with.
Yeah.
What are those red flags?
Of course, even the red flags are very many depending on the relationship you're having.
Yeah.
But there are common red flags, common in each relationship that is breaking off. There are certain factors that accelerate. One is what we call broken communication. As I've told you, communication is a key factor for any successful relationship. Even in our families, dysfunctional families, you're going to find communication is there. Everyone does what he wants. He doesn't communicate each other. The same applies in our relationships, romantic relationships. Broken communication. You be there. You don't even know that your girlfriend had a big.
Or your man.
Your man. You just see on the status in the morning. Happy birthday to myself. You don't even know. There is something that has happened, or you're having a conflict between you, which is normal, by the way. But the way how you communicate also, you're going to find your communication between you is broken. It is full of lies, of rimba, mwerimba. It is aggressive. how are you, baby? Or he replies you like, what do you want? You see?
Will you come to see me? To do what?
To do what? That's when you start seeing that the relationship is going.
Yeah. So communication breakdown.
Communication breakdown kills the relationship faster, because everything in a relationship rotates about communication.
Yeah, true.
If you don't communicate regularly, if you don't communicate honestly and openly, and you know what, me, I cannot afford this. Openly, like, you be open to your person. If you cannot be open to your person or person, then whom will you open for?
My mother.
These days, even you cannot, even you might even feel open to your mother.
Yeah.
Then two is about time.
Yeah.
If you see, I've been giving you a lot of time. By the way, no one has ever been busy for someone they love.
Sure.
You can be having a tight schedule. These people we admire, the ministers, the presidents.
Even me.
Even even Marvin here. Even me, the CEO.
I'm telling you.
I might be having a tight schedule.
Yeah.
But when it comes to someone I love, I have at least fixed her
In your schedule.
in my schedule. This is the time for her. I don't want anything interrupting. So if you don't create time for your partner, for your girlfriend, for your boyfriend, my dear friend, just know that there are those people who are like snipers. Anytime they are just waiting for an opportunity. Make sure that you create more time
for you. But if I see the time reducing, I should understand that she will be.
No. Okay, it can reduce based on the factors. Maybe it can reduce. I communicate to you, know what? These days I'm somehow busy, but you can always call me at this time. Or maybe if you are calling me like for an hour, we can talk like for 40 minutes. But at least you make sure there's still that connection.
Person spends 2 days without taking pill. You should have.
Now, like I saw a meme in Banyangwari culture. A man spends like 2 weeks without talking to a girl, but after he comes in her inbox and he's like, I miss you, baby. You see?
Yeah.
Then another factor is emotional detachment.
Yeah.
When you become emotionally distant from each other.
Yeah.
By the way, for your own information, even long distance relationships can last long when there is that connection, that bond, when there is that chemistry, that connection,
the emotional one,
that attraction, that emotional connection between you. So the moment it starts fading away, it's the moment it starts loosening.
Understand.
You understand. You no longer feel like, okay, you no longer feel her. She no longer feels you too. So you're just there. You're like wild animals. It's like now that's when you start even regretting.
Yeah.
Oh, why did I
waste my time?
Why did I waste my time?
Yeah.
Now that is the point where you're going to start even seeing others now out. Of course, especially to the girls, most of them, they be having a lot of approaches and proposals in their inbox. But the moment they start feeling emotionally detached from you, they'll go for someone else.
Yeah.
Like Matia Kasai just said.
Anyway, that was so amazing, Godwin. I believe, and I know this is not the first time you're going to see Godwin. More times are coming. We are going to be with him, and we are going to have fun, and we're going to learn together. But today, that was a brief thing about relationships. We have talked about why as students in 2 relationships, survival mode was one of the first.
Of the outstanding factor.
Then we looked at things that make a relationship stand out. Money. Talked about money. Money is a key factor. We shouldn't forget that. Then red flags. Communication breakdown, my dear. If you see that, take off. There are many things. So I will allow him to give his final remarks, and then we close the show down.
Our dear viewers outside there, what I can tell you that being in love is a good thing when you have the right person. Love is interesting. be in a relationship, because dating and being in a relationship is the first step. It's like a foundation for you to elevate the next step.
Yeah.
If you want that relationship to end up into marriage, you have to start now from the first step.
Yeah.
By the way, for your own information, here at the university, you still have a lot of time to be in a relationship.
Outside there is not.
Yes, outside there, ground virara muko ask my brother. Ground. So you should start now. Get someone. You understand each other. You date, and finally, you never know, if God blesses you, you might end up making it even into marriage, and you call us on your wedding.
Yeah.
We come, we splash your money, we give you everything. That's what I can tell you. But love is an interesting thing. Fall in love. Even God says it, like, love your neighbor
as you love yourself.
As you love yourself. So love is a good thing. Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. I would just say, please, as you watch, subscribe. Subscription word is always down there. Subscribe, share, like, give us comment, give us feedback, so that we start from there. We know where to improve, we know where to start from. And thank you so much for joining us today. Really appreciate you. Catch you next time. Bye-bye.